Hello, everybody. We're back again. We got some Winter Cup. I was almost going to say Hidden Cup for some reason. I've been doing too much of that. Anyway, we got the Winter Cup here. This is 20. This is the round of 16. I believe this is the first cast for the round of 16. We were past the group stages, and we got two matches here from four obviously very good players since they made it past the round of 16. And I've got a couple of casters here to help me figure out what the heck is going on. We got Wrestler back again from the fun
Yeah,
stream
just
we
finished
had.
the match. Yeah, just finished the match with Scout. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, nice. And then we got Biaxon, I believe. Or wait, what was it? Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Is that how you say that?
Yeah,
All right.
that was fine.
Also, correction:
yes.
they have not yet passed the round of 16. They're in the round of 16.
Yes. I meant they've passed the group stages.
Here you go.
Yes.
Now it's correct.
They
You're
were
right.
they are in the round of 16, but yes, they've gotten through the group stage. I think I meant to say they passed on to the round of 16, but yes, that is correct. The group stages, I believe, two from each group. Is that how it goes? Makes it through.
Well, the three of each group.
Three
one
of
of
each. Okay, yeah.
yes. So for this match, Legorve, the first one we're gonna talk about, Legorve versus Yeesh. Legorve, since he took the first place in the groups, actually went into straight of round of 16. As in Yeesh, who took the third place in the group, had to fight in the round of 24.
Yeah. Okay. So there was So a few people got extra, just got placed one ahead of everybody else. Got
Correct. If
All
you're
right,
good
that makes
enough,
sense.
you're skipped ahead to round of 16.
Yeah. Right. Well, I mean, obviously Legorve is very good, so that makes sense. We'll get right to it. We got the picks and bans here. Of course, similar format to the group stages, just a different set of venues to select.
Mind introducing to the draft, Waxon?
Oh, no, I'll go ahead. So Legorve here taking Comfy Classic as his favorite spot, banning Gallery from the swap block. And a surprising choice here from Yeesh, taking the swap block and banning Taeyen from his own choices. What do you think about that?
Bit interesting. Legorve, obviously, I think you could say in this, at least competition, one of the best snipers left in this Winter Cup. I would say it wouldn't be a hot take to say that he's the best sniper, and Taeyen, I guess a little bit more spy favorite, but I'll be honest, I'm not exactly sure. I would have thought maybe Courtyard A47 would been a ban, but I'm not so sure. So, of the winner of this, who's gonna go to match between Sauerkraut of CRMs, they have not yet played, and in any case, it's gonna be a tough match regardless who goes through. But as for this match, I think what we might we're gonna see is a little bit of sniper party, since both of these players are really, really good. They're sniper, and they do not give any room for spies.
Yeah, it's gonna be a really rough spy moment from both those players, but I think.
Yeah, I think and also the one venue that like would facilitate lots of spy wins. Taeyen got banned, unfortunately.
So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if could be seeing overtime sniper party 6-6.
Yep.
I mean, that wouldn't be for a realm of possibilities.
Yeah.
I mean, if we introduce the players, we could start a game if everyone's
yeah,
ready.
I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
Well,
all right.
we're moving on to the first match, going on to Aquarium for the first set. I'm waiting for stream to catch on. Yep, Aquarium as the first set. The spy is going to be Yeesh for the first map. And are we guys ready to start this?
Yeah, go ahead, take it away.
In 3, 2, 1, go. The Yeesh redirecting at the beginning. Probably going to go for a Purloin with the front shark.
I'm excited to see how both of these players are gonna spy, especially since both of them are really, really prolific snipers, and I want to see like how do you beat like such good snipers. Interesting to find out.
Yeah, it is a slow start from Yeesh. Is this going to be a bug? No, the bug was aborted. it is a slow start. I think he wants to go for the seduction target, but not be too obvious about it.
We go back to the same conversation pad as we were started. Maybe we're trying to look at the redirect.
That was a request, so we're gonna spend even more time now at the bar. It is a slow start. I wonder how Yeesh is gonna come back from that. He still has all 4 missions to do, and 1 minute has been wasted already.
Yeah, it's just, especially we're gonna sit on this bar this whole entire time. As it looks like we don't even go up to the flirt by Kane here, so really slow start.
Well, we are gonna delegate Purloin on this one though, and I think we might be going for a frame, considering that our seduction target started with statues.
We do fail the fingerprint here, so sadly, our our seduction target does have. It should have fingerprints completed. See, they do pick up that briefcase as well as a during print, and Legorve likely could be crediting that. But as I'm saying it, no highlight.
Banana bread.
BB comes out, and our seduction target is not in the frame, and we split at the moment. I wonder if that was noticed. No highlight comes out of this though.
Indeed, no highlight that comes out. I'm not sure.
We only have 1 mission and 2 minutes left to go. This might be turned into a bug and swap cheese. I'm assuming because the Purloin is already over. So
Yeah, I'm not sure what we're gonna do. Maybe we're gonna try to go statues. Seems that we're gonna do that.
okay, we are gonna inspect some statues, but with the time we have left, we're gonna have to rush them, and that's gonna be an issue when facing the Grove. Can't say his name.
Legorve?
I did the green swap along with it.
You do have. I mean, there could be a way to finish, but we do have. Flirt's not an option, and still there's still quite a bit left. I'm not exactly sure how we're gonna finish it. Swap does come out.
Okay, is the swap been noticed by the sniper? Oh, he's looking. He saw that this switch has been made, and nope, Yeesh still gets the shot.
Yeah, just completely on top of the swap. Just, I'm looking at the fades. It's not exactly seen. It was behind Shark.
Yeah,
It was behind Shark, but just crediting us for real and the swap. And that's gonna be a shot.
I think we were expecting some low light at the beginning there, by doing nothing for 2 minutes. That might have been the play, and then with that we told ourselves, well, I can go do whatever mission because I'm low lit. That might have been the idea, but I'm not in their mind. So, all right, I think it's time for us to move on to the next one.
I agree. Legorve is gonna be on the spy side this time. Gonna be playing as Buns in 3, 2, 1, playing it. Immediately going to the bookcase while the Shark is on the low side.
Are we gonna try to do a shark transfer? Yeah, it looks like that. We're especially good place for this.
Oh, it is a white. But
Yeah, but with
it's
the
completely
shark hiding the vision, there's no way it would have been seen anyway.
Indeed. Good timing from Legorve.
Oh,
We don't go for this bug, but we
that would have
could
been
be credited for the path.
I think we are going to be credited for the path.
Yeah, we are highlight, but that could be also a Purloin highlight.
Nah, that was he was right behind Shark. That was a weird choice to not hug the sofa there. Instead, to not be credited for that bug, but
anyways, it's we are with the early highlight. We pick up a floor for 34%. But I think we have a lot of heat on our hands, and it's gonna be tough to, I guess, shake it away.
yeah, did we delegate earlier? Is that what happened? Yeah, okay, we did delegate, and now we are going to delegate to probably Duke this time.
May not necessarily. If we suspect we have quite a lot of heat, we definitely don't want to Purloin the specialist. But it seems that we do. We do delegate to Duke. Not sure if it's gonna come off in time. Yeah, delegate to power line expires and we don't get.
If Yeesh
It
is
would.
on top of the target, that might become an issue soon.
You mean the seduction target?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Because we're both highlights, so us following each other, even though he's unaware of it, but us following each other might.
Oh, we're going to the second bookcase. We should have shark cover for this. And we do. It is a white. Let's see if Yeesh is gonna credit that. And
Nope, it is credited.
even though both of these transfers were completely hidden, Yeesh just not having any of it and takes the shot with a possible bug credit to it as well.
Yeah.
Just like that.
I mean, it is a buck pat nonetheless, and he was the only one passing by there. I don't think he did also credit the purloin from our seduction target. So you might have been right. It might be a mix of both, and that's why that shot was so easy because we were at one of the bookcase earlier, and then we moved on to bug, purloin, and back to seduction. So
Yeah, just really good sniper play from both of these. As we're gonna move on to Courtyard, Yeesh is taking up Seek or Rose, whatever we like to call them. In 3, 2, 1, play net. Because he has both the rose in his shirt and on top of his head. I guess.
all right, not doing any mission at the start can be compelling because snipers always tend to look for a rush in these smaller venues. Oh, we do hit green with the seduction target.
Yeah, 51%. That's a really good start, especially on 407 Courtyard. It was 315. Yeah, we don't have a lot of time, and every single second we save on floor is gonna be huge. Heavily watch. We're not being super watched since we haven't done much for now. Which
Yeah,
is
I think we're
the snipers.
sit with seduction target here and wait for it to be over, and then move to other missions. It's a good plan considering that if we follow him around, we're just that much more obvious about it. So I think
Yeah,
waiting
but
is a good idea.
But the problem is just it's not a lot of time. Again, doing 4 missions, especially on Courtyard, and we don't even hit the green. It's 85%, so we're gonna have to do another floor again. Just gonna eat
We're
up
gonna
all
have
that.
a deep conversation. There it is. Another flip would have taken too much time.
Yeah. Are we gonna go for Purloin? We do. It is a white test.
Has the white purloin
The
been
list is on screen. It's seen.
Okay, we did get a highlight from it.
Yeah. Now the lowlights are gonna come out. But
Ooh,
we're
not
not.
that many low lights.
Yeah, it doesn't seem that we're exactly sure what people took the list. Well, what people in Shane. So we only have a couple of lowlights from that.
Okay, that's an interesting play from Legorve.
Maybe he could be even hiding his lowlights as well, since
Banana bread.
we do go for real. That lets out 3 more lowlights. I want to say 2.
Seems
3 more lowlights.
Yeah, 3 more lights over here. We're still the only highlight that was with a DA or suspected DA in this case. So we have 2 missions left, 1 seduction probably, and is that going to be a bug attempt? No, it's not.
Only a minute left though, 45 seconds left, and we still need to finish a flirt, and
It's going to be
most likely,
statues, isn't it?
yeah, and most likely it's gonna be statues. Wouldn't be surprised even to see a swap just because the timing is so tight.
Yeah. Yeah, so quick conversation into stews. Ooh,
No, we're out.
that's interesting.
Are we hoping that Sif is gonna get shot? "50 seconds left. Oh.
Well,
I guess we're just waiting for a Sif shot.
We're waiting for a Sif shot.
Yeah.
Are we going to try another BB before it ends?
Doesn't seem like it.
That was a weird finale on his part. He had a good start with the seduce target, but decided to do naught about it.
Maybe we're just suspecting after that white pearl and we had so much heat, but that's if we tried to complete missions, it was just basically futile since we would be by far the most suspicious person, and would just I guess the only option for us of winning is to make someone else get shot, and Legorve doesn't shoot the civ in this
Yeah,
scenario.
I mean, Legorve just doesn't shoot civs, let's be honest. Unless they're being as suspicious as we are.
It feels like sometime. I mean, both of these players just feel like sometime, especially. Both of their snipers have been really good. As we're going to move on to the fourth game,
With
Legorve going up a staffed. Oh, love to see it. Love to see it. Maybe we're going to see some swap plays.
Oh, it's
in-
definitely going to be a start at the swab lug there, straight in front of the statues like this. I'm calling it now. All
All
right,
right,
game 3,
place your bets.
1, go. So straight up giving away the AI control. Not going for statues, surprisingly. My bet has been off.
I mean, you owe me now.
Yeah, well, if you had that, I would.
Fair enough.
Alright, setting a conversation for a few seconds here. That gave us nothing. Oh, going for seduction.
Yeah, we want to do a flirt basically as early as possible, especially the first one. So we don't
Banana bread.
end up chasing plus. So we do go for a fake BB.
We do get 2 lowlights out of this, and no highlights were given for that BB from the people that do have double agents with them. I'm guessing that Yeesh is just gonna try and remember who was in what conversation.
Yeah, I mean, being such good snipers, I presume they can do that quite confidently. We're just continuing to idle in this circle.
I mean,
Conversation,
we
so-
did get a 51% on the green, so it's not a bad idea to stand still until we can figure out, just like Yeesh just did last round, until we figure out if we can hit another green and move on. But either way, after this one, we're gonna have to move out. Yep, there it is.
Oh,
The
and
white
again,
one.
we
And we see
get
Legorve's camera just spinning around saying, "Oh my god, I made a mistake."
just an egg. Yeah, just a little bit of shade, just saying, "Oh my, I didn't get the green." It's a little bit of a sad moment. But I think you just kind of will have to leave, especially now that the seduction target leaves. We're gonna have to take our leave. But yo, here we go. Finally.
Chasing the seduction target over here?
Oh, we
Hmm.
got bounced out of it.
I mean, that could be considered AI behavior, but
Guess no reason to low like that.
yeah. We only have 1 minute left. No mission has been done. We're gonna go probably for seduce DA and a swap block with inspects. I mean, at this
Oh,
rate.
but
Oh
DA
wow,
instantly leaves.
DA.
Just like you hate to see it, especially a spy. We do finish our flirt. 45 seconds left. I presume this is gonna have to be a green purloin into swab block. As we go to the statues, but Twin is blocking the other statue.
And we white swapped. That is not good.
That is
There's
definitely not
a
good.
lot of heat on us with 30 seconds left.
Oh, we don't go even for the third cycle, just to finish inspects.
So as soon as we're going to be in conversation with the DI, I'm expecting a shot to go out.
It is a white has banana bread.
Yep, white banana bread talking as soon as we enter. This shot is for us. 6 seconds on the clock. Has it been noticed? 3, 2, and
Guess we're just waiting to confirm it. Since the banana bread did come out before 10 seconds, we had time to confirm that it was Adidas and not the previous person that
I mean,
we could have swapped for.
yeah, there was a lot of bad luck for Legorve here with DA leading conversation and whatnot. He got a bit unlucky on the sides, but the rush at the end probably sold him off the most. But hey, we are now into a tie between Legorve and Yeesh.
Indeed, it has been a sniper party, as we predicted.
Yeah. All right, moving
Yeah.
on to balcony, where Yeesh is going to be playing Alice in 3, 2, 1, go.
Everyone's favorite venue.
Of course, it's my favorite. Everyone knows that.
I
Especially
thought
when
it
you can
was.
rush it in 5 seconds.
I thought it was Redwoods.
Wow. Okay, we're gonna go
Oh, we
for
do go for a
very
bug, and it is
bug.
successful,
And yeah,
but
I mean that's what you get for trying to bug on this map.
um,
I
oh
mean,
yeah,
even the laser didn't move since the beginning, so yeah.
yeah, yeah. The arm was visible on screen, and that's all the Legorve needs
It was a
to.
good rush attempt, a little early on the bug there, but on this venue, you basically have no choice to try something different. All right, moving on to the next one with Legorve playing as general in 3, 2, 1.
I mean, are you saying that you cannot do Purloin on balcony?
Well, considering that the options is off, I'm gonna say yes. With Sari
Hard
sitting
to.
in the middle of conversation, that is usually a player-like attitude. That's why she gets the highlight out of it. It's surprising.
Sorry, the center of attention, it seems.
We're
We
gonna
do
get
go
the
for a
first
third
one
flirt.
now. I think we might
31%.
be waiting for the ambassador to maybe join us right beside us, leaving the spot that the DA was prior to this. It could be a good idea. Ooh, Kane moving again.
We could also just see if Sari talks to us, because from this distance, basically she can flirt with anyone, and if she gets 2 flirts and a contact, you you could credit her for being the spy, especially she's in such a friendly position for a spy.
But no BB has been called out yet, so. And she's been in conversation since the beginning. I'm, I mean, there's a lot going on, even though there's only so few people. And with Sari being scared to move, it's definitely something a player sitting in the middle, yeah, sitting in the middle would do. DA just completely ignoring us as well. They do not want to come in.
But you hit a green for 82%. I'm gonna have to do a I'm gonna have to do a contact, and I think we don't have enough time for
Any in the
do a
red.
time and flirt. It is a green. I think we're gonna have to see if Sari gets shot here. Oh, Yeesh is thinking about it.
Oh,
No, it is Duke. Okay.
I mean, it's balcony, so I can't even blame him. Duke hadn't moved since the beginning. Sari hadn't moved since the beginning. It was a 50-50 shot.
Indeed, that's how sometimes balcony games just roll, and unfortunately, it is not for the favor of Yeesh this time, as Legorve finally gets the first spy win in this set, if I'm correct, going up 4-2.
It is going up for 2 with the first spy win, which gives Legorve a little bit of an edge here. But we never know. This is going to be library with Yeesh playing as Kane, spawning right next to the ambassador, so we might see a very early bug. In 3, 2, 1, go.
No bug taken this time.
Oh, you don't know
Understandably
that yet.
so.
You don't know that yet.
That's why I said no bug taken yet.
I mean, we did have a good opportunity to take it as well behind the pillar.
The sniper caliber such as Legorve, it would be very hard to pull that kind of a playoff.
Hey, you never know. Legorve has had a hard time with Chaos Box.
Oh,
Oh, it is a
in
white.
the white test, the fade is
Any
on
in the red.
screen. Low lights come out.
Probably BB to distract. Yeah, it's gonna be only 2 highlights for the rest of the game. It's gonna be rough.
Oh, if that was a green test, that would have been the game would have been completely different. But right now is just we're just if we do hit a flood for 30%, but we're still gonna have to find 3 missions as one of 2 top suspects, more or less.
Well, yeah. I mean, there could have been a lot more lights off with that, but I think he wasn't sure if that was a chain but even with the chain, I'm pretty sure that hair took just before us. So either way,
You can never be sure if you only need to track of 2 people and you're exactly 100% sure. There's no reason to light that.
I mean, we're gonna stay with the seduce with the seduction target in this chat for a little bit. I feel like we're trying to get some eat off.
Yeah, but even then, this game is gonna be very, very rough to win. Just like 1 of 2 highlights. We're gonna be finishing for it at the maximum like the next time around, and
If we hit
oh,
green, because it's been 30% so far.
yeah, we need to hit a green, and even then, it's gonna be hard. I guess we're just hoping that. Oh, we go for a bug. We did land it.
Yep, there it is. The little over rotate at the end there didn't help Kane. That's too bad.
I think after that white purloin, it was only a matter of time before we got shot, and the bug just made sure that time was a little bit faster. In any ways,
Yeah,
Legorve goes up 5-2.
yeah, Yeesh was in a tough situation right there. So I think he did what most of it would do and try to get one mission that wouldn't bring suspicion on us, but us being highlighted makes it rough. Yeah, moving on to the second match with Legorve playing as Duke in 3, 2, 1, go.
Interesting, not the first time we picked Duke. Oh, we don't go for a bug here. A little bit of a cluster here in the middle of the
Yeah,
venue.
but Yeesh had his. Oh, we're getting closer. A little adjust there to trying to get a green one, but Legorve hitting white again with 32% on the flirt action. As I was saying prior to this, Yeesh had his scope on a chaos bug there, so I think any attempt was gonna be rough if we tried. So it was a good time making decision from Legorve here to not do that bug at the beginning.
Indeed, I think it was indeed, and it's nice to do an early mission like that, but when you're playing such good snipe against such good snipers, it's hard to get away even with like chaos bugs since they're so on top of it. Anyways, we are in a conversation with DA.
Well, yeah, we're gonna go for a real BB. It's gonna be a white one, I assume, because Legorv can't hit green.
Are you no? See, I think you're just wrong. It's just blasphemy. I
It
usually
is.
do hit a white test.
There's gonna be a few low lights getting off with that as well. Yet now half the party has been low lit, and we're going back to our seduction target.
Yeah, we're right back to the next one. Oh, we do hope for a flirt. We do for a cheese flirt, and
She's
we
flirting.
immediately leave.
Green one as
Go
well.
get a fingerprint bug, but it's a red test. We don't get it. We don't get a difficult print, and Alice takes the briefcase before we can. Bit unfortunate. Oh, we do get a highlight for that as well. Oh, this is rough.
We had no fingerprints on that. I'm thinking we were hoping that there was one left, and try to do a hard one, but we're gonna return briefcase. Ooh, a bug? Yep,
Oh,
okay, was seen.
instant shot from
Yeah.
Yeesh. Just blink and you miss it, and
Yeah, I mean we were highlight from earlier, so
just that hand just sticking out ever so slightly, and especially the highlight that's pretty simple to see, and we just get shot for it. I presume that first highlight was for the fingerprints, or maybe he's bathing there. I'm not exactly sure. But in any case, Yeesh is only 2 down, going up to veranda. Playing as Bling in 3. Are you ready? Yeah, ready. 3, 2, 1, play that.
so veranda being a really hard map to, well, depending on the levels, but sometimes it's for spies and sometimes it's for sniper.
Oh, we do fail a bug, but it was the reverse bug, so the hand wasn't seen from the sniper's angle.
I mean,
Fortunately,
yeah,
we don't land it, but we do survive to tell the tale.
we're in conversation with the DA, but I think we think there's not enough people in conversations right now to attempt.
The Yeesh and both Legorve not a real fan of early BBs. It's not teams doesn't go for it as we continue just to idle in the conversation.
Yeah, we're
Maybe waiting
wasting
for
time here, and veranda with 5 missions out of 8 is a rough one. So yeah, we're gonna follow seduction target into a conversation. Yep, there it is. Well, not a conversation.
and we get
but
a highlight for it.
we do hit green nonetheless. So if we avoid the seduction target for a little bit, there goes a chance.
Yeah, but early highlight for that. It's never what you want to see on veranda.
Yeah, with the number of guests being highlighted is not good.
Like we do have both twins highlights, so maybe we do go for a bug. We do fail
Oh,
though.
Pad again.
Yeah,
Martini shoots that.
indeed. But I think we could there is a somehow that Legorve mixes up the twins since we only have twins highlighted. But
Yeah,
not not sure how if that's gonna work. Would like to work someday. But
I mean, we do finish the seduction though, so
and
I
we
don't.
do get a fingerprint on the drink.
Yeah, it's going all right. With 2 minutes left, we only have well, no, 3 missions left to do, and
in the
half
red.
of one is half done already. So this BB only removing very few people from.
Yeah, a couple of low lights. I think 2 or 3 low lights for that. So not too bad, definitely. But again, just us being the single highlight is not something that you want to see.
And being with the DA.
Dude.
It's gonna be rough to win for Yeesh here.
Oh, we're gonna go for the fingerprintable briefcase. Indeed, we do.
That is a third mission done. Only 2 left. I'm probably gonna be a bug with the briefcase. I mean, that's what the attempt before.
Yeah, we did attempt a bug a couple of times already. Unfortunately, not landing both of those times. I don't think we're credited for that. I think we only highlighted for possibly chasing our seduction target to the windows and.
Yeah,
do
no,
get
I don't think the fingerprints were recorded to say, but everything else we were in conversation. So
It is a green swap at the front of the venue.
On your highlight, I don't see how this is gonna end in the win, but I can be surprised.
Yeah, 40 seconds left, and
Oh, readjusting? Okay.
interesting.
Are we good? Yep, there it is.
We maybe saw that wiggle a little bit, or just noticing the activity. I want to take a look a little bit. Maybe we saw that little bit of a wiggle there, and
we did see it.
And we did go for the purloin there as well, but Legorve not having any of that. Goes up 6-3 in the set. As his amazing sniper continues. I don't think Yeesh has a single spy game yet.
Nope, he hasn't, and Legorve has been winning so far 2 of his spy matches, which I do believe brings us to 6-3, if I'm not.
Yes, it is 6-3. Yes.
Okay, which we are on as yeah. All right. Anyway, Legorve is going to be playing boots in 3, 2, 1, go.
I want to see how Legorve is gonna try to do this. I want to say Sniper's favorite venue again, since you have to do 5 missions here, and doing 5 missions against proficient snipers is always rough, even on a venue that's as big as Veranda.
Yeah, we did find a spot between the Amba and our seduction, but We didn't go for the bug at that moment, which is an okay idea because we're at the front, right in the vision of the sniper.
Yeah, considering how many times in this set that the spy has been burned for bugs, it's understandable that we don't go for it immediately. We do get a fingerprintable briefcase. We do go for a red banana test
Banana
with the
bread.
fingerprints in our hands.
This is
Oh,
yeah, okay. I was gonna say if the shot doesn't work,
oh, we're just hoping to hit the green and immediately leave, maybe having a low light for that, since we did have a briefcase. But unfortunately, we hit a red and we cough on the briefcase. Sadly, that's not usually what AIs do. Sadly, it was a
I mean,
nice attempt, but unfortunately, we couldn't hit the
had it worked,
time
it would have been a good low light for us. But since we
or a
hit,
potential low light, definitely. But unfortunately, that just they didn't hit the action test. Unfortunately, and Yeesh is all over that.
we're moving on to ballroom where
Yeah,
Yeesh is
Yeesh
gonna
keeping alive,
yeah,
needing 2 wins for the
for the tie.
tie here. Yeah, for the tie.
And Yeesh playing his Duke on ballroom in 3, 2, 1, go.
We're gonna have our first overtime here. Yeesh is gonna actually be able to pull it back. Just gonna have to see on ballroom. I guess this is a more of a balanced venue, I would say.
It is a very balanced venue indeed. It's not one I appreciate because I don't like things that are balanced, but it's okay. It,
You don't like things that are balanced.
no, no.
Everything has to be out of control for by accident. Make it happen. Make it happen.
I need to win against good player in a way. So if it's balanced, I can't win. That's how I take it. We do
We
get a
do.
one fingerprint from that briefcase as well.
Indeed, we do. Put it back immediately. There's some progress here, at least.
Yeah, well, I mean, we do have a little of a seduce. We have fingerprints, half fingerprints as well so far. But right now we're just, I'd say, wasting time in a conversation alone with neither conversation, neither ST or the. It seems we are aiming for statues next. Ooh, we're staying in that conversation alone for a long time. That
Yeah,
was annoying.
maybe. Yeah, sure. I'm not sure. Maybe trying to divert the attention from the sniper.
Banana bread.
But we do go for a real BB. It's gonna let off a couple of low lights. Notably putting, I think, all of our highlights, at least the Legorve's highlights, have real or at least are in conversation. So none of the highlights that Legorve has gets a pass for now. All these
I
really
mean,
nice to see.
it was a good one, and we did green it as well. We haven't been highlighted yet, so far we're not one of the top suspects, I assume.
Do you prefer highlight or highlighted? Because technically the correct definition is highlighted, but I cannot be
It's
both.
fine. You get what I'm saying. We do hit a green, not a green, a white seduction target to bring us to 70%. But with 1 minute on the clock and 2 minutes, 2 missions left to go, it's not gonna be easy.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there are any prints around. The Bastard's just gotten back his case. Maybe there's a fingerprint on the statue. I'm not exactly sure. It
Or there
is.
one.
It is. I would go for a swap. It is a green swap.
Okay, we got one swap and two. Okay, so it's gonna be a swap in the seduce finish.
Yeah, and we are highlight for it.
Yeah.
And Queen is going over it to swap for us.
Yeah, now we're
And
just gonna give a free shot at the window there, I believe.
yeah, the swap is seen, and
So Legorve, do you get the match at 7-4?
yeah, as suspected, really solid sniper games from both of them. And
Yeah.
Legorve just manages to eke out some spy wins. I think it was only one spy win at balcony.
No, he had two. He had two spy ones.
Oh,
No,
okay.
it was just one, right?
It was just a
I
one.
think,
I believe
yeah, it
so.
was
Yeah,
just
because
one.
it was. He's just technically up two. I mean, they were. If Yeesh won that, it would have gone back to being, it would have
Seven,
been
Oh yeah,
seven
that's
five.
6-5, and then it would have been, you know. So it was just one, but that's that's all it takes when you're.
Yeah, thank you, Kletos. This is exactly what you
Yep. That's
want.
what. There we go.
Thank you for
Yep. There we go.
letting us count, basically.
Yep.
Count to
Yep.
2.
Yes, it's true.
Or good.
It's harder than it looks.
Yeah,
Keeping track of spy wins when there were a bunch of close ones.
it did.
I mean, it was a good match nonetheless. I
Yep.
can't blame any of the players at this level. Any sniper win is usually a given, but any spy win is a good plus for whoever wins it. So,
Yep.
very good job on for Legorve and Yeesh, which Legorve is going to be bumped up to the 8, I believe.
Right, yeah, it's gonna be in the quarterfinals. Legorve is gonna wait the opponent from the match between Sea Rams and Sauerkraut, which should be happening later this week.